Okay, so today I'm actually gonna get some baby back ribs seasoned up, and they're gonna be for tomorrow. But I thought I'd go ahead and show you guys what I'm gonna do with these baby back ribs. Okay, so first I'm gonna remove the silver skin off the back. Should just come right off, I hope. I got started. So as you can see, it just pulls pretty much right off. That's taken care of. So now I've made a rib rub for these baby back ribs, and I'll tell you about that here in a bit. First of all, I just want to get all this rub kind of all over the back. Good portion on there. Get that rubbed around really nice. Flip them over and go ahead and get that all over the meaty side. Now I'm gonna tell you straight up, in my rib rub, I don't have any salt in it because this is gonna sit in the oven in the refrigerator for about 24 hours. And I don't want the salt to start pulling the juices out of the meat. So I'm gonna get this all rubbed on here. Really good. Basically what we're gonna do next is we're gonna get these wrapped up in some plastic wrap. Get these in the refrigerator. So they'll be all ready to go tomorrow. Okay, so I've got my ribs all rubbed down, I've got them wrapped up in some plastic wrap. I'm gonna get these in the refrigerator. Okay, and we'll be back. Okay, so for these baby back ribs, I made my own rub. Most of the rubs I find at the store have salt already in them, and I don't like to let the salt sit on my ribs for that long. It kind of starts drawing the moisture out of them. So I salt my ribs just before I put them in the oven, and so that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna add a note at the end of this video with my little recipe for my rub. Like I said, they sell plenty of them at the stores, but I'm gonna add mine at the end of this video, okay? Thanks. Okay, so my ribs have been in the refrigerator overnight. It's been about 24 hours, and I'm gonna go ahead and get them unwrapped and get some salt on them, and I'm gonna let them sit out here for about an hour to get to room temperature before I pop them in the oven, okay? I'm just gonna fold this plastic back over it. Put that a little bit. Rub some of that salt in there, let it get melted into the other rub that's on there. And in about an hour, I'm gonna be ready to put these in the oven, okay? Okay, so these ribs have been sitting on the counter for about an hour now, and I'm gonna go ahead and get them in the oven. What I'm gonna do first though is I'm gonna spray my foil down pretty good with some cooking spray. That's gonna keep these ribs from sticking too much to the foil when I bring them out of the oven. Look at that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this in the oven, and it's gonna go for about 3.5 hours. The last 30 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and slather it up with some barbecue sauce to finish it off, okay? Okay, with our ribs tonight, I'm gonna have some guacamole with chips, and I'm also gonna have a bagged coleslaw mix that I found at the grocery store. So I might go ahead and get those prepared while the ribs are in the oven. And so this is the way we're gonna do our guacamole. I got 2 avocados that I'm gonna cut and chunk up. I've also got 1 Roma tomato that I've already diced up. And I've got 1/4 cup of red onions. It's less than 1/4 of a red onion. So I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna get these avocados cut up and diced up and get those in there. And I'm gonna add some lime juice, salt and pepper to taste, and a little bit of garlic powder. So this is the way I do my avocado. I go ahead and kind of cube it up while it's inside of the skin. Since I've got this here, I'm just going to go ahead and scoop out the meat of the avocado with my little measuring cup. Dump that in. Okay, and then I'm gonna add the juice of 1 lime that I've already sliced up. So I'm gonna get that all squeezed off in there. And go ahead and get the other one in there. Okay, so with this I'm gonna add about an 1/8 teaspoon of garlic powder. This garlic powder goes a long way, so we don't want to get too much. Maybe a little less than 1/8. And I'm going to use salt and pepper to taste. Probably don't want to start off with too much because you can always come back and add more if you think you need it. And then some cracked pepper. Kind of chop this up in here a little bit, smush it around, mix it. I'm going to give this a taste. See if I think it needs any more salt. Okay, so that guacamole is perfect for me. Okay, the only other thing I have is a simple kit of creamy coleslaw. I'm gonna put that together here in a minute. I did get me some mango pico de gallo to put in there, so it's gonna kind of have a little bit of a mango thing going. And we're gonna wait for the ribs to come out, and we'll be back. Okay, so my ribs have been in the oven about 2 hours and 45 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull them out, get my barbecue sauce on them, and put them back in. So I'm gonna get a pretty good amount of barbecue sauce on these ribs. Slathered around on there. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get these back in the oven. They're gonna probably stay in there another 30 to 45 minutes. And by the time they come out, they'll be ready to eat. Okay, so these baby back ribs are ready to pull out of the oven. They've been in there for a little over 3 hours and about 3 hours and 30 minutes. So I'm gonna pull them out and let's see how they look. Man, I'm gonna tell you what, these baby back ribs look delicious. When you get, well, I'm gonna get these cut up here in about 10 minutes, and we're gonna be ready to eat.